Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to help you with a common concern that many parents face: how to release tension in your baby. And this video is especially helpful for those babies that seem to sort of arch their back all the time or spend a lot of time in that extended or straight body position. Those babies that just don't seem to melt into your body when they're held. Babies can experience tightness and tension in their bodies, which can lead to discomfort and fussiness. It's a challenge that parents often encounter, and I'm here to provide you with some different ways to help your little one unwind and find some relief. But before we dive into these techniques, let me introduce myself. I'm Kylie Etz, an experienced occupational therapist and infant craniosacral therapist, and I've helped countless families improve their baby's well-being through my in-person craniosacral therapy, which has led to the creation of my Baby Body Bliss guide. I have linked this free guide below this video. So today I'm sharing some valuable tips that you can start doing with your baby at home to really release some of that body tension or tightness they may be experiencing. So this first position is the flexion position. And this is really great for our babies who are very extended. Using flexion and helping to release this whole back area is really going to help your baby. It's going to help them release a little bit of the tightness in their back. So with the flexion, you are going to get your baby back into this flexed position with the C-shaped spine versus this straight position that they often want to be in. So almost like they're kind of arching back. And we want to bring them into this more flexed position so that they can start to be a little bit calmer. We can stretch this all out, and you can do this in sitting or in lying. So the first part is you're going to hold your baby facing out, and you're going to bring your hand under their bum and bring it out and up. So sort of like a banana position here. And we don't want to compress them, right? We don't want to really compress this whole area because they're going to feel squashed and that's not going to be comfortable. But we want to do sort of a C shape. So you're going to hold your baby sort of under their arms and you're just going to do an out and up C shape there. Okay, and you can bounce your baby up and down, or you can sway with them, whatever it is. Also, if your baby is really fussy, this is a great position to hold your baby in when they're fussing, and you can help to bring their hands into midline. That's going to really help them calm and organize and regulate when everything is brought into the middle of their body. So this can be a really great way for fussy babies as well. So you can also bring your baby, if your baby is bigger and you don't want to be standing, you can bring them and you can sit with them in your lap. So if you're sitting on the couch, bring your knees up and have them sitting in your lap like this, kind of on your knees. Another way to get your baby into this flex position is really to have them on the floor or on a bed or something. And you're going to do toes to the nose. So you're going to bring the toes up, and you're going to kind of scrunch them or create that C curve in their back. And we really want to get that C curve in the neck too. Ideally, your baby's neck will still be on the floor. My baby doll does not have a very flexible neck, but you're going to do toes to the nose, toes to the nose, toes to the nose, to the nose, to the nose, and a big stretch. And you can do a little wiggle wiggle of the legs as you're doing a stretch. But this is a really great position to get that nice curve in their spine, to stretch out any tight muscles back here. And it's often really fun, and you can look at your baby and do silly faces as you're doing the toes to the nose. You do want to try to make sure that with this, your baby is in good alignment so that their head is not turned to one way. So often with your face or with a toy or something, you can get into that nice aligned position. The next exercise that I want to show is called Around the World. And so you're going to have your baby sitting, and you can do this between your legs also. And you're just going to kind of hold them and slowly just do little circles. If you have a very tight baby, this is going to be very difficult. And we're just trying to get them into that more flexed position. They might fight against you. We're going to go both ways. So they might fight against you So just try to go slow. You can do a little shake, shake, shake to kind of get them to release a little bit more. Have some toys around them here in the front so that they can play with a toy here, and then you're going to go around to the other side. So we're really trying to do this kind of around the world to really stretch, again, all of these muscles in the back, which are often very tight in those babies that are very straight. This next activity is called the bum wiggle. And this is really great also for babies that have a lot of tightness here, but a lot of tightness in their hips as well. We're gonna have our baby on their belly in tummy time. You're gonna take your hands underneath the pelvis, so underneath that bone there, and you're gonna kind of hold on to the bone. And then you're literally just gonna do a wiggle, 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 wiggle. And I like to do this on the soft surface because you see as I'm lifting my baby's hips up, their head is sort of going into the floor. And that will often happen with babies too. So we want to have a soft surface like the bed, or you have a nice thicker blanket on the floor, and you're doing this little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And often babies will really like it. If they don't, you're going to slow down the wiggle. Maybe you're not lifting as high. And if they really, really don't love that, then just put them into tummy time and do a little bum rocking from side to side. And again, you can alter the speed that you're doing this with. So just like a gentle, slow speed, or maybe they want to have it a little bit faster to see what your baby likes. But that's all really going to help to release the tension in the hips and also the muscles down here along the spine. The next exercise is pelvis rotations. So you're going to have your baby in football hold. You're going to take one hand between their legs just to hold on to that pelvis. And you're just going to kind of move it forward, backward. You can do little hip circles one way, hip circles the other way. And for tight babies, this is going to be really hard. So we just want to loosen it up a little bit, right? Just playing around, whatever sort of comes naturally for you. We're just trying to loosen this whole pelvis and hip area. So we should have a baby who has a pretty flexible pelvic area, and often those tight babies, you're like not even able to get them into that flexed position. There you have it. These are my top ways to help release tension or tightness in your baby. Of course, there are other techniques, but these are the ones I find most helpful for the babies that are super tight and sort of extended. Remember, we want to find ways to help them flex or bend into that fetal position. So get creative and make it fun. If you found these techniques helpful and you want more in-depth guidance, be sure to check out my Baby Body Bliss guide. It's a comprehensive resource that can further assist you in supporting your baby's well-being. Relieving tension in your baby doesn't have to be a daunting task. With the right techniques and guidance, you can help your little one unwind and feel more comfortable. Thank you for tuning in today, and I hope that these methods and strategies and stretches prove beneficial for you and your baby. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, remember, you're doing an amazing job as a parent. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.